Hey, welcome back, everyone. 2 long-standing game series set records last month, and one of those games had the help of a Ringling alumnus. Joining me is Martin Murphy, faculty member of Ringling College of Art and Design. Welcome.
Hey, everybody. Thanks, Marco.
I have, seriously, it's been a while since I have seen you personally.
Yeah.
You look great.
Thanks.
And you're going to be talking about some fun stuff because I know we do have the top games of June, and
Right.
2 of them, including the one you brought, are part of long-standing series.
Yeah, right. So this Mario's been playing golf, I think, since 1984.
Yes, he has.
And I think the official Mario Golf project came out when you were born. So
Yeah,
These
it's
are-
been a while. This is the new one, though, playing right now.
yeah, these are great games for intergenerational play. That's one of my favorite things, is like playing with my own kids, but maybe extending that. I'm at an age where I could have grandkids. But, you know, be able to play online or just sitting on the couch together. This is one of the great games that Nintendo puts out, and they have a lot of those multiplayer games. It's very familiar. You know, a lot of people know how to play golf, but last night I played with 2 folks who don't know anything about golf, and so I had to teach them, but they love the Nintendo products and playing as Mario. And it was
Is this
great.
familiar to you? You were saying, since I was born, this was
Yeah.
actually 3 years before I was born, that Nintendo eventually said that guy was Mario.
Yeah.
In this 1984
He really looks
game.
like him. He's a little pudgy there, but there's a Mario there. There's a Mario.
And then this was the one. Now, this definitely,
Right.
year I was born, NES Open. So it's not Mario Golf yet, but the
No.
concept is still there.
It's working. It's starting to play in the marketplace, and that's a very common in the game industry. Is if it works, they do a sequel of it. So just like the movies.
And this was the number 3 game, Mario Golf Super Rush, for the Nintendo Switch. I think we have a list of the top 6 games of last month. Yeah, so we have Resident Evil Village, which was great, Scarlet Nexus, MLB The Show, Mario Golf, you have Call of Duty, and then the number 1 game, and I know we have some footage of it, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, also part of a long-standing series.
Yes, that's been playing for a long time. My oldest son, he's 23. His first play date was playing with another friend, Jake, on the earliest Ratchet and Clank. But it's been around for a really long time. Ratchet because he's a mechanic, Clank because it's a robot. But great gameplay. This is like watching an Avengers movie as far as the action and gameplay, with the heartwarming story of a Pixar movie. It's got a ton of artists and animators working on it. Great creative direction on the product. And I think the most impressive thing about it is, like, as with these first-party game developers, they really know how to showcase the technology. So if you can get
Yes.
your hand on the PlayStation 5,
Yes.
if you can find one, you'll have a happy camper. And this game's just got amazing ray tracing technology. It is just a dominant force of showing off what that console can do. That was the mode where they can jump through space right there.
Yes,
It's
they
got a whole
can
bunch.
jump because of the solid-state drives. They can jump from one level to another, no loading, and
Right.
I can say I played through it twice. It was some fantastic stuff. Great platforming, great weaponry, creative weapons. I do want to say, you mentioned it shows off the tech. Can we show off some of the tech in this game that an alumnus worked on from Ringling? This is the stuff he worked on specifically, and I want to mention that watermark on the top left. We had to download this off the web, and so there's a watermark for the video downloader we used. But all these weapons, all those effects, he worked on it, and there's one called the Rhino, Rhino, R-Y-N-O, and I know it stands for something, but that weapon right there is the Rhino, where a bunch of stuff warps in from another dimension, and you saw that Sly Cooper reference there and that van that fell. He did a great job.
Yeah, Stephen's a great student, really friendly,
Stephen
great
Russell.
personal. Stephen, yeah. It was not just so long ago, it was in the classroom, but I love effects. Effects are a great way to show the player what they're doing, giving them some visual confirmation, but they're just a great reward, as well as they kind of delight the user when they're playing. And the new PlayStation, the developers spent a lot of time in improving the haptics controls, so when you were probably firing those weapons,
Yes.
you probably felt it as much as you saw these really cool visuals.
One day we got to have you back on so we could talk about the haptic feedback, because the way the PlayStation controller works, if they want it to feel like you're moving up some kind of crickety robot, the trigger will be a little harder to use,
Right.
because they want you to kind of feel that, and it's some impressive tech. You have to more, I think, see it and experience it to know. But Martin, we thank you so much for talking about these games. Ratchet and Clank #1, Mario Golf #3 for the PlayStation 5 and Switch respectively, and Ratchet and Clank, Ringling and alumnus helped on Stephen Russell and did a great job.
Well, I look forward to playing with your folks online, or maybe we'll see you on campus. So thanks, Marco, for having me in.
Thank you very much, Martin. Folks, your Weather Authority forecast is coming up next.